G'day everyone, it's Joey here and I'm here with this special take and make bonus with your Easter gift. So this is an additional video and take and make. It's now available for free on Ko-fi and it's this stuffed, and I mean it is stuffed, pocket full of Easter bunnies. So I'll just quickly show you before we start making it. There's some tea cards with the little bunnies holding their Easter eggs. There's this little notebook type thing with the journaling spot and some more journaling spot, little bunnies collecting their Easter eggs and some Easter egg stamps. So there's that. There's a bunny with a bunch of tulips, a boy bunny, a girl bunny with a bunch of daffodils. Then we've got this big girl bunny holding her Easter egg, and then behind there is a really big journaling card of a boy bunny with an Easter egg, and it all sits in this pocket that can be stuck into a journal, or you can give it away as a standalone card. So that's what it all consists of. It's a bit of a, it's not a difficult make, but I'm the one making it, so bear with me. Let's pop those in there and I'll show you the actual digital, and then we can get to making it and having a chat. Hope you've all been well. Right, let's put that to the side and have a look at the digital. There's a few pages this time. This is the base. These are the gussets for the front pocket, which you will need probably because it is quite stuffed. Some labels, there's heaps of labels in this. One of the tags there. This is the front pocket, the big journaling card of the bunny, and the tea cards. And I put in some, I didn't use these, but some additional butterflies in the colour scheme. So you can use those, or if you're using this to make something completely different, you might find those useful. And then this is the page, God, it's full, and the tags, and then the bits and pieces to make the little booklet, and more labels. And then this is I'll talk about what to print this on. You can print that on cardstock if you want, or onto paper, then stick it onto your preferred base. And this is the lining sheet for the pocket. I included a brown one just as an alternative in case people haven't got any brown paper. There might be someone. I'm going to use it for the notebook. And this, I really like this pattern I created, so I thought I'll give you a free sheet of it. Well, it's all free, but you know, an additional sheet. I don't actually use this in the project, you know, it's already printed on the base and that, but if you're making other stuff and you wanted to coordinate, there's the whole sheet there. So I'll pop that to the side. Now this time I didn't stick onto file folders, I stuck everything onto, here in Australia we have these bags, I'm sure you have the same wherever you are, like these brown paper bags, and it's quite a nice thickness. It's just that there is a lot to this once you put all the ephemera inside the pocket, so you don't want something too thick, and I found that the file folder may have been a little bit too big, but you know what you like to use, do that. But I use these all the time. In South Australia, our state, we have a ban on single-use plastics. So we used to have plastic shopping bags, but they disappeared, and you have to take your own. And if you don't take your own, you have to buy one of these, and I always forget. So I've got heaps of these. And when I cut it out, you know, I rip it all up. I do iron it just to make it. I do like these creases, though. It gives a bit of texture to it. So that's the paper. And you'll see as we go along. I'm going to do some gluing first, gluing on the backing, the lining papers. So and then I'll cut it out. But I want to do this first so we get time for it to dry before I cut. So this is the base pocket. So just cut a piece off. This folds round, so you're only lining this part. That's the only part that can be seen. So that'll go there like that. So let's hope my glues are all behaving. I'll get this stuck on. I have to think, make sure I'm doing it all. But I know you'll bear with me if I make mistakes. I mean, most of you know what you're doing anyway. I'll just stick this down there. Just checking I'm in camera. It's really hot here today, so the glue stick dries out really quickly. You don't get long to play with it. Well, I hope you've all been well, and life's been good. Things have been here, a bit quiet here at the moment. Someone said to me, why am I doing Easter so early? Well, I know a lot of you make things for craft fairs and that sort of thing. So, you know, you need a few weeks to prepare for that. So, just running some glue along there. And we have to, as you know, digital designers, we're always months and months because you have to be months ahead and we have to be in front of you. So I'm always ahead. I never know what season it is. Okay, so that's that. We'll leave that to dry. Then this one bends around like that, so we need a bit of the blue in here. So we'll just stick that one. I mean, talk about what, I don't know what season it is. You've got to remember, you're all going, well, the majority of you are all going into spring, Easter, spring. Well, for us, Easter is autumn in the southern hemisphere. So it's really weird. But I sort of like being so involved as we all are, anyone in Australia or New Zealand or anyone in the southern hemisphere, we're so involved with the crafting community that we sort of like work to the northern hemisphere seasons. So for me it's spring even though we're going into autumn. Well, that just reminded me, I've got my Gayle mug, as I always have my Gayle mug. I made this for our friend Gayle because I'm just going to let that dry because you know how she loves bunnies. I'm going to let them dry and I'm going to get on with this one, which is the notebook. So I stuck this onto that brown backing paper. You can use the blue, you can use the brown, you can use your own brown paper if you've got it. So I'll just cut this out. Yeah, if you see anything of mine with bunnies on it, you can bet I've made it for Gayle as a little gift. So I've sent Gayle hers already because it's Gayle's gift. It's a gift to you all, but I make it for Gayle. Very well. Okay. I hope you like this. It's extra. I will be doing a take and make in for April in 2 weeks' time, which again is a spring project. We'll just ink this Or if anyone's wondering, I'm in my new craft room, well, the new decorated craft room. I'm at my new table. I'm working in a different place, so it's the first time I've ever done a video on this like new space, so I'm just hoping everything's where it should be. I'm just going to give this a score, just a light score. Just fold that round. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll carry on making this, and then by the time that's happened we can work on the main pocket. So just give those a little Rachel snip. Okay, so what we've got on here is the little notebook and the belly band, and then I stuck these, the bits that go under the belly band, on some coffee dye paper, so we'll cut those out. So let's just get rid of that. So now I'll put this on here. Just do this with art glitter glue. Yeah, I'm pleased with the room. I will do the video, like I said, but I've still got all the sorting out to do. Basically, everything just got moved back, all the new desks set up. The black walls, I think, look great. I'm really pleased with them. It's, well, it's a charcoal grey, but I'm really pleased with them. So I will do the video. It's just I want to make sure I'm a bit more organised with, you know, my boxes and everything else, and I've still got to get shelving, and my initial idea I don't think will work now, or might just change the look of the room too much, and I'm pleased with the way it looks at the moment. So I think we're just put that about there. I want it to be a little bit lower. If you're wondering why I'm not putting this in the middle, is because it's such a nice, this picture, I want the bunnies to be seen. So I'll just get that dried off while I cut these out. I prefer cutting with big scissors. That's it. I'll do my thank yous in a minute. Yeah, so all the box, you know, and all the labelling I want to do, and because I want it to look nice. God, if I'm going to do a video, I want it to look as best as I can get it. But you know what it's like with time and that, and it takes ages. But I'm pleased. And this desk I'm working on now, it was a real luxury, but it's one of those that goes up and down, so I can put it at like countertop level or lower it. At the moment I'm sitting, but I can do it. It raises up and I can stand, so that helps the back, you know. I don't know, you know, sometimes when you're sitting at these desks for hours, especially if you're sewing stuff. When I make my 100 Christmas cards every year and I do all the sewing day, God, I'm walking around for the rest of the day like some old Parisian seamstress, you know, hunched over. It's mad. I don't know if you're the same. You're probably all the same. unless you're one of those rare young ones who are into junk journaling. Okay, so then that go, come over here. That sits in there, see, so you can see the bunnies better. And then we'll put the little things in there. And I just want to finish that off with, I've got some of these, I don't know what they're called, little embellishments. I think these were Stampin' Up. I think they went on the ends of some clips. But they're quite nice. I haven't got many left now. I've had these years. And probably old colours too. Okay, I should go around this, shouldn't I? Do a bit of inking. This is like a little make within a make. I think this is good. I like, you're probably the same. I like doing like little things like this that go into pockets, because it's like another little extra surprise for people. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So let's put that back with the other ephemera that I've already prepared. So, because that's all pretty simple. Okay, let's get on to doing the bases and that, because this is where it all gets a bit tricky for me. Okay, let's close that off. After I've done this, I'm going to do the thank yous. I'll just cut that out. And there we go. So I need to score this. Whoops. Oh, did I just hit the camera? Oh, sorry, I'll have to sort this out. I'll cut it all out. God, I'll have to watch that. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Sorry if that skewed everything. I hit the camera with the scoreboard. Oh, anyway, I'm sure it'll work out. All right. Are we all back in focus? Yeah. Okay. So that's that one. I'm going to put it down the side here. Oh, live and learn. Okay, let me just ink this. It's nice. I like it on the brown paper. It gives it a scrunchy on that shopping bag. Gives it like a scrunchiness, which I like. Okay, we'll just go down here. You've got to remember, you know, you've got the front paper, the back paper, and then the brown paper and the glue, or the glue that all gives it a thickness. So bear that in mind. Okay. So what we'll do now is we'll just stick. Now, We'll leave this side all open, so there's plenty of room to place things inside. So we're just going to glue across the bottom here. That's all we need, just one place. Fold that over. Obviously, if you want, you could stitch around this. Okay, we'll pop that one over there. And this one, remember, we've stuck this on the back, so we can cut this out now. Let me just... And then we'll put the gusset. I was going to do the thank yous. Let me do the thank yous. So, thank you to everyone who's tipped me and bought me a coffee on Ko-fi. That's so lovely. And for all those people that have bought me, bought my full kits on Etsy, I really appreciate that. And a special Ko-fi thank you to Jen, Valerie, Julie M, Catherine and Karen GP. Thank you very much for your coffees. That was so lovely, and everyone else. And to all the new subscribers, well, to old and new, it's really lovely. There's quite a few new subscribers this week because the lovely Margreth at Seven Plaza sent a load of people over to me. So you're all very, very welcome, and it's so lovely. And thank you for all your lovely comments. I really do appreciate them. As you know, I do read them all and answer as best I can to everyone. It's really lovely. It's nice, and a few people have said that, you know, the videos have just popped up into their feed, and that's really nice. So it's really good. And all my original people from Instagram, all my friends on Instagram who come over, and everyone who watches Gayle who come over. It's really nice. It's really supportive, and I do appreciate it. And it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. Right, scoreboard again. Hold on to your cameras. If you don't know what I'm talking about because I've cut it out, I knocked the camera with the scoreboard. So it may be left in, it may have been edited out. We'll see how bad it is. Okay, and we'll fold that over there. Okay. Ooh. Let's call this. Right, this one, can you see it's got a little end cut off? That goes that side, and then that one folds over, finish it off. So inking again, inking. I just re-inked. I've got to get some new ink. I only found out this week, I think from Margreth at Seven Plaza mentioned it, and you'll probably know. You know, I'm in Australia and I find out things the last to know. That Tim Holtz isn't going to bring out any new products this year, or maybe ever again. You know, I'm sure the inks and that carry on with Ranger, but yeah, I was really surprised, but I totally understand. God, the man must be creatively exhausted. I mean, got great respect for him. Just gonna punch that that out. I mean, to do what you know, to keep coming up with new things, it's just so taxing, you know, and he's got a particular style that he needs to keep within. So it's well-deserved break, Tim. Well-deserved break, and thank you. Not that he's going to watch this. Right, let's stick that down. There. Then this one I go across there, so we want to put a line of glue all the way. That'd be good if Tim Holtz watched this. Ain't gonna happen, is it? Okay. Right. It's pretty stuck down. So this, in case you're wondering, is what goes on there. See, it's really quite firm, even though it's only brown paper. It's quite firm. But what I want to put on here, because it'll, you know what it's like when you start stuffing pockets, it all gets a bit tight. I did include the gussets, which I've put onto file folder and just cut them out. But there's two sides and a bottom, and I've put on there what they are, so you don't get muddled up, because the bottom's slightly a different size. So we'll stick these down, and we'll be getting there, and then that'll be pretty much all done. I don't feel like I've told you anything today. Not a lot's been happening. I'm working on lots of projects, that's all I can say. Lots of projects. There's one particular project that's a digital, and I can't talk about it because it's a surprise. It's a collaboration, and I'm really enjoying doing it, but I can't show anyone on Instagram, which I usually do. You know, if you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. When I'm bringing out a new kit, I start to, you know, developing a new kit. I put like a, what do you call them, like a theme board, are they called? You know, of all the images and ideas and colours that I'm thinking of working with. I can't even do that because it's a secret project, but it shouldn't be too long. Been working on it, the concept and everything, since last October, because it takes a long while to do a digital kit. You know, you got to think about things, and long before you start actually designing. So it's been great. Excited about that one. Margreth from Seven Plaza wrote to me and asked me if I'd like to take part in one of her collaboration challenges for the month of April. So I'm just waiting to hear back from her on what it's going to be and everything. So I said yes, I would, and I'll be doing, so that'd be again an extra, an additional take and make or freebie. I don't know what it's going to be yet, whether it be a take and make but there'll be a freebie. Whatever I do, there'll be a freebie attached to the thing. It could be papers, you know, like mash-up papers or something like that. If you don't know what mash-up papers are, just go and have a look at my Ko-fi. It's something I'd done last year. A challenge last year, and I brought out different colour papers each month. You know, there was a green month, a blue month, and lots of people. It was wonderful. YouTubers and that all jumped on board, and created things using those papers. So it could be something like that, or it could be a whole project, but I'll wait and see when I've got more information. So I'm doing that'd be an extra bonus one for April, as well as the one that comes out at the beginning of April. So yeah, so I've got that, doing that. I'm also working on the side on another digital kit for later on in the year. Just some ideas with some input from my Italian friends. So it's a little clue there. It's got an Italian type theme. So thank you, Betty and Ellie, for your... Right, we're going to just put this down there, like that. So thank you, Betty and Ellie, my two lovely Italian friends who have been sort of answering a few questions I've had about the theme. So that's always good. It's great having international friends. Okay, should we let that dry off, and then I think we can start assembling it all. I've got me all the ephemera which I've already cut out and made, and we made that booklet, so there we go. I did sew around these, can you see? Don't know if you can see that. So, which you can do, you can sew the whole lot, but I thought on this one, seeing this as a video one, I'll pre-sew it, pre-sew it. So yeah, just a light green, a sort of sagey green I've done. Someone asked me, who saw it, oh, I'm so good at sewing. I'm not good at sewing, honestly. It's like a wing and a prayer with me. But they said, how'd you do the edge, go around these corner bits? My sewing machine's really fast, and I just press the foot thing and it just goes like it's got a mind of its own. And when it gets to the end, I just stop and I use the wheel bit. So when I go around here, I'm using, you know, the bit on the end, I don't know what it's called, the thing that you turn that moves like really slowly, one stitch at a time. That's the only way I can do it. If I was to use the pedal, that'd be, you know, I'd just go off the edge. So I'm not great by any means. So never be intimidated. That'd be nice sewing too, wouldn't it? Never be intimidated by what you think other people can do, because we all struggle, and I struggle more than most. But we're all learning. Okay, so let's pull it together. This one, if you stuck it in a journal, you could put that at the back there, or you could even stick it on there if you're giving it away as a card, or you're making these for craft fairs. Or that I need to put in a... Oh, I've got some labels to go on too. Let's do the labels. What we got? Easter Bunnies. That can go on that one. Then I had Happy Easter last time. I think I'll do springtime. I put springtime in as well, because I thought you might not want it to be, you know, it might be in a spring journal and you don't really want to emphasize the Easter part. Let's just put this on this one. You could, if you've got some really nice laces or ribbons. I didn't have anything that was the right colours, so my default is always to go for string, because I like string. I like the sort of rustic feel of it. I mean, it just goes with anything. That sort of vintagey look. Okay, so let's do the sticking of these. And then we're nearly done. Put that there. Springtime. There we go. Then we can put Easter Bunnies on this one. On the girl bunny. Pop that down there. You can put book page behind this and that to lift it a little bit. What else have I got here? Bunny blooms. I think that will go good on this one. There, don't you? Just the last one. There we go, bunny blooms. And we've got those in there. See, there's a lot to it, so we'll just stick that in there. We can put the tea cards in. Then this one can go at the back there, along with the big boy card. And then Mr. Tulips there. And Miss Daffodil there. There we go. Quite simple really when you get going, but there's heaps here for you, and you know, all the extras I put in for you to do what you want with it. Have fun. I've really enjoyed seeing last month with the Lady Ascot. Some people done so many different things with it. They didn't just do the straightforward make. So that's brilliant, and I love it. And thank you for all those who done things on YouTube with it. That's great. So have fun. I won't say happy Easter yet. I'll say happy Easter crafting, because it's the Easter crafting season. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time with the spring make, which is really lovely as well. And by the way, if you go to Ko-fi to get this, just take a look at this time last year. There's the Easter Bunnies journaling cards and tags, which will really goes well with this, because they're a similar type of bunnies. They're not the same bunnies. They're all new designs. This one, but they're the same style. So you know, you might be able to do a combination. They'll all fit. Okay. Anyway, I don't know how long this was today. I hope you haven't been too bored. I love you lots. Thank you for stopping by and watching. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Okay, you take care. Have a lovely weekend. See ya. Bye.